Okay, so let's talk about how prospecting can actually help you create a stable income in real estate. Now, I know the popular thing to be talking about right now is how quickly can I get my next listing? But the truth is, quick sales in real estate are not the norm. And if you're going to be successful and you're going to build a stable income, you need to start shifting your mindset and getting into the mindset of how are you going to build sustainable relationships and build a pipeline of stable, steady clients. Because the truth is, you wouldn't be asking that question if you was not in panic mode trying to scramble to find your next deal. If you had a pipeline that was constantly spitting out 2 or 3 deals a month, and you were closing 2 or 3 deals a month, and you were listing 2 or 3 houses a month, you might have a different perspective and you might not be looking for the next quick listing. Now, you might be wondering, how do we actually get there? How do we get to that point where we have that consistent flow and that stable business in an industry where there's really no stability? There's a lot of up and down, but there's not many agents consistently closing sales month after month after month. Now, there are some out there, but the majority are not. And that's the simple truth. So we get there by nurturing leads and building relationships. You might say, hey, that's really simple. I do that on a regular basis. I'm constantly building relationships with new people. And that might be true. But if you don't have a system in place and you don't have something going on with your CRM that's constantly nurturing those leads, things are going to fall through the cracks. And that's where we end up losing those relationships, or those relationships end up doing transactions with other agents. And then we wonder why. Well, if you had the right systems in place, less of that would happen. And if you want to kind of learn how to get those systems and start using those systems so you can start building that CRM and database so you can get to that stable income, then make sure to check out Prospecting Jumpstart. I just put together this course. It's totally free. It's pretty much everything that I've learned about prospecting over the past 10 years, crunched down into a quick course. And there's everything from what to say when you're calling leads, all the way to how to nurture leads, how to use your CRM. My goal is to reduce the failure rate in real estate and help as many agents as I can in 2025. So hopefully people have more success in this industry. It's been a hard year for real estate agents, and over the past couple years, it's been pretty hard for them as well. So I'm hoping this course will give you the training you need to find that success that you're looking for in this industry. At the end of the day, a well-built pipeline that you're consistently adding to every day is going to help ensure that you have a more stable business and a more stable income, because you're essentially doing a process every day that is cultivating leads, building relationships, setting appointments, and then they're coming out the other end as clients that end up buying homes, and then that's how your business makes money. So we want to put the system in place as soon as possible so that you can start having more of a stable income, so that you can focus on the things that you love doing, which is helping clients, showing homes, and selling homes. Now, the best thing about this is once you get this system down, your lead flow is not just going to come from cold calling leads or reaching out to people you don't know. Over time, because this is a relationship-based prospecting system, you're going to start getting referrals, and those are just going to compound over time. And before you know it, once your business gets to a big enough place, you might not need to prospect outbound anymore, and you might just want to cultivate the relationships that you're already building or you've built over the past couple years. So the good news about prospecting is that it doesn't have to be forever. Now, if you want to expand your business, then I highly suggest you go prospect again and then start building more relationships and start building that database bigger. But if you're happy with where your business is at, then nurturing the relationships that you already have and making sure that you stay in front of them in a systemized, organized way is the way that you're going to keep your business stable, and it's the way you're going to keep your business running the way it has been. So setting this up is not just about calling random people and trying to sell them houses. So essentially all you're doing is you're getting leads, you're turning them into conversations. Those conversations are going to decide where you go next. Either you're going to forget about it completely because you can't build a relationship with this person because maybe they have an agent, maybe they don't want to, maybe they're not at that stage yet and they can't be bothered, or maybe you can build a relationship and they're just not ready to come in and meet you yet, but there's, some hope there, and they do want to talk to you and they are open to having a conversation and they don't have an agent already. So those are the people that we want to put into our database, where we continue to nurture that relationship and stack upon that. Now, these relationships can start off very slow, and then over time, they can turn into multiple transactions. I've had clients that I met 9 years ago, and in fact, one just called me today, and I've already sold 3 houses for this particular client, and they referred me out to multiple people. And that just is one relationship, but that started with a simple conversation after calling a lead. So this is all possible, and you never know where things are gonna go. But the biggest thing is focus on the relationship over the transaction, and that's where you're gonna find success in building your database and building your prospecting system. So the next time you think about prospecting, just remember, it's all about building a sustainable income. And it's all about building real relationships, not just getting to transactions and making a ton of cold calls. You need to get out of that mindset if you're going to be successful in this and start thinking about it as a way to make more connections and build a real estate business that is helpful not just to you, but to the entire community. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, because I'm coming out with more content about prospecting to help you grow your real estate business and find more success this year. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to New Agent HQ. On this channel, we try to give you all the resources to be confident and successful as a new agent from day one. If you like this kind of content, smash the like button and subscribe, and be sure to check out this video here. I think you'll enjoy it.